Humans are losing their ability to process carbohydrates. And this is a sad, sad thing, but I'm going to explain to you why. Because of two reasons. We eat more carbohydrates than we ever have in human history. The average person 200 or 300 years ago used to eat under 7 pounds of sugar in an entire year. Now the average human being eats more than 100 pounds of sugar each year in the United States. We also eat more processed carbohydrates in the form of breads, chips, crackers, pasta, all these processed carbohydrates that we didn't have a whole lot of here a couple hundred years ago. So that's the number one reason. The number two reason is we move less than ever before. If you think about it, we sit at the office, we sit in our car, we come home and sit on the couch, we sit in front of Netflix, we sit on our computer. We do a whole lot of not moving. And here's the problem. We use carbohydrates out of our muscles the more we move our bodies, including low-level constant movement. So walking, hiking, biking, all this low-level activity that's not strenuous. It's not even a workout. It's just moving your body. It could be cleaning the house. These things necessitate more energy, more carbohydrate from the muscle. And that way, when we do eat carbohydrates, they are not stored as fat. Because guess what? The more we move our muscle, the more we use our muscle, the more carbohydrate we burn out of it. That means that when we eat carbohydrate, it says, hey, the muscle says, I got first dibs. I got first dibs on that carbohydrate. Because guess what happens? Once the liver and once the muscles are full of carbohydrate storage, we do not waste that carbohydrate. We don't waste that energy. The body is very efficient. We simply store it as fat. This is why we have seen such a humongous rise in type 2 diabetes and also in metabolic syndrome, obesity, so on and so forth. So it's really easy to reverse. What do? You eat real food carbohydrates. Real food carbohydrates in the form of fruits and vegetables, they do not spike your blood sugar as rapidly as a piece of bread or as chips or crackers or pasta or any of these processed food sources. The other thing is we need to move our bodies on a regular basis. So low-level movement throughout the day, like I said, walking, hiking, cleaning the house, washing the car, doing yard work, those are all low-level activities, along with 3 or 4 or 5 days of some really good exercise for the body, whether that's cardiovascular or whether that's strength training. These things will help us process carbohydrates more effectively, and it will reverse the effects of type 2 diabetes, obesity, metabolic syndrome, and overweightness because of these two things, eating too much processed junk food and not moving our bodies enough. So that's your tip for today. Spread the word, eat less processed carbohydrates, eat more real food carbohydrates like we have here. Ooh, yeah. And move your body, exercise your muscle. This is Zach with musclesandveggies.com. Stay tuned for more. Out.